So I asked ChatGPT how to make $10,000 a month, and this is what it told me. Doctors, lawyers, business executives, sales professionals, and entrepreneurs. Notice how there's 3 professions in that category that require no degree. The last 3, as a matter of fact, business executives, sales professionals, and entrepreneurs. Each of these professions can get anyone to 6 figures. Some may even say that there's really only 2 professions because some business executives may require a degree. Who cares? We still got 2 great professions that can easily make you over $10,000 without a degree, and it's so easy that all you need is a little bit of sweat equity. The funny part about all of this is that the school system doesn't even teach us about these 2 careers. What kid in their mind even thinks about becoming a salesman or an entrepreneur when they're in school? At least I didn't know. I didn't even know you can choose these 2 things as a career. If I did, I would have been way more ahead of the curve if I did know this. But it's okay, because that's what we're here to talk about now. Look, making $10,000 a month is not hard. But I can see why you think it is, because I've been there. I've been on the side where it looks like such a huge number, it's almost impossible to think about. That's how I feel now when I'm thinking about making $20,000, $30,000, $100,000 a month. It's a really big number, I get it. But let me tell you something, that limited thinking doesn't get you anywhere but puts you in a box. It puts you in a box where you no longer can think outside of what's possible. And that's not the case, which is why I know it's just a matter of time before I break those numbers. And I know that you're gonna break $10,000 a month after watching this video. When it comes to making money, there's so many different ways to make $10,000 a month. It's ridiculous. There's so many ways to make money. There's so much opportunity in the world. The problem is that people are just put in the wrong vehicle because they don't have the right information. Most people think that the only way to get rich is to be a doctor, to be a lawyer, or to be a super professional in something. That's not the case. For a long time, I went without knowing the other side of the non-traditional path, sales and entrepreneurship, both of which were never taught in the school system. Look, forget being an influencer, owning an online business, or any traditional path. These 2 careers can get you to $10,000 a month easily, and I'm gonna show you how today. Look, I've been a big proponent on high income skills, and one of the best high income skills that anyone can have is the ability to influence others, which means sales. Heck, I didn't know I was born to sell. I wouldn't even consider myself a natural salesman. The only reason I'm such a good salesman is because of all the reps I've put towards my career. But I will tell you this, from personal experience, high ticket sales is the fastest way to break $10,000 a month. I'm not talking about being a sales associate at Foot Locker, T-Mobile, or one of these traditional hourly plus commission jobs. I'm talking about big boy sales, commission only sales. Those are the high ticket sales jobs that you want to do. Those are gonna be the careers that are gonna give you the ability and the potential to break 6 figures. The only problem with this type of career is that if you don't sell, you don't get paid. But that's the reason you make the money that you do, because it's harder than what most people think it is. But for the people who can push through, it's the most lucrative career that anyone can have. So what kind of high ticket sales can you do? There's a bunch. Medical sales, software sales, insurance sales, real estate agent sales, roofing sales, solar sales. There's so many sales jobs out there, it's ridiculous. Now here's what I would suggest anyone do. You start off with the regular sales job. Get an hourly plus commission sales job like that Foot Locker place, like that T-Mobile. See if you can even manage to talk to people. While you're there, you're gonna go ahead and learn how to be a better salesman, how to talk to people, and at least get the gist of what it's like to be a salesman and see whether it's for you or not. If you figure out that you're actually good at it and you want to take it to the next level, then you move on to a more lucrative career like the jobs that I mentioned earlier. That's exactly what I did. I started off at a regular sales associate job at a store at the mall where I got paid no commission whatsoever. I found out that I was really good at it. And then I transitioned over to T-Mobile where I got paid an hourly plus commission. And then I slowly transitioned to where I'm at now, where I do construction services sales, where I'm on a commission only pay scale now. Doing all of that and working on my skills as a salesman has now allowed me to average about $10,000 a month in commissions. Trust me, it wasn't easy, but it was definitely worth it. How about entrepreneurship? How do we make $10,000 a month in this one? Now this one's gonna be a little bit trickier because there's a lot more risk involved. But you know what they say, the people who take risks get the most out of life, and that includes making money. Look, I'm not gonna go over starting a business from scratch and slowly building it up to $10,000 a month in profit. That's cool, don't get me wrong. But there's a better way, and I'm gonna show you that today because this is something that I'm thinking about doing in the near future. Many people think, oh, I gotta invent the next big thing, or I gotta start a business from scratch and become self-made. Man, forget all that. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's 2023. Life is much easier than what you think. And here's how. We were never taught this in school, but did you know that you can buy businesses just like real estate? In fact, I bet you didn't know this. I bet you didn't know that over 2.5 million businesses are listed for sale every single year. And the fact that 10,000 baby boomers are retiring every day, and 19% of those baby boomers own a business. And the unfortunate part is that 1 out of 11 businesses that get listed will actually sell. The ones that don't, close down. Do you not see how crazy that is? Except my generation, we can't see that because we're blinded by everything else that's going on in the world. Why do I bring this up? Because this can be your path to $10,000 a month. Like I said, it's much easier than you think. Now, I can't dive too deep into this topic because there's a lot to cover. But if you didn't watch my previous video from last time, 2 years ago, I bought an ATM business from someone that no longer wanted to be part of the business. And I was able to buy that business using creative financing. That is one of the many ways that you can buy a lot of these businesses. So where do you buy these businesses? It's simple. You just Google it. How do I buy a business? Businesses for sale. There's going to be a ton of different websites that are going to pop up. It's exactly like real estate. Or better yet, maybe you know someone who's getting ready to retire and just wants to get out of the business. Maybe you can convince that person to sell you their business. People don't realize that instead of saving up all your money to buy a home, you can use that exact same money to buy a business, to buy yourself a job. Now, this doesn't mean stay there forever, or you can, but this is your gateway to making $10,000 a month the easy way. You just buy it off of someone who already did all the heavy lifting for you. Entrepreneurship or running a business can be the easiest way to making $10,000 a month. I encourage you all to start looking into buying businesses and doing your own research on this. Again, I just make these videos so I can start to rewire your brain so you can see this world with different lens, because making money is so much easier than you think. And I'm not gonna be here and tell you that this is all easy, because it's not. If it was easy, everyone would do it. It's going to require time, it's gonna require money, and it's gonna require sacrifice and risk. That's all part of the process. Look, I'm making this video so you can start thinking outside the box, because the ways that the school system taught us on how to make money the traditional way is not the only way. There's so much opportunity in the world, it's crazy. The only thing is that it's up to you. It's up to you to take charge and get what you want. Hopefully this video brought you some value and it got you thinking about a whole entire different career, doing sales or learning a high income skill or buying a business. I just want to make sure that after this video you take action and start to do something. That way you can change your life. So if you did like this video, hopefully you can hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.